Hello investors, this is me again, StockMasterTalk. Today we're taking a look at ARME, that's the ARME Electric Incorporated. Our last trading day was Friday, June 14th. We saw a previous close of 0.01 and we closed up last at 0.0098 on a volume of 71,000 shares. That's a decrease of 2%. Moving on into our indicators down here, we do have our 14-day RSI at 47.61 and our 5-day RSI at 38.53. Both of these are moving fairly horizontally. We'd like to see this bounce up and climb up a little bit, but as we stand, it's not too bad of a deal. We are in a nice spot between the 50 and the 30. Like I said, I'd like to see that to start to climb back up there again. Down here on our daily charts, we have a couple of things going for us. We do have our parabolic SAR in the purple dots here underneath our candlesticks. That's a bullish indicator. Volume has been picking up, and we are seeing our 50-day moving average acting as resistance. We'd like to pop over that and start to see that climb again. I think our next resistance line is going to have to be this 10-day moving average here at 0.0131, and capping out up here at this 0.019 as a long-term resistance line. I'd like to see us climb up towards that area anytime now, like we did back in May. We'd like to see a significant bounce, as I believe the stock is pretty oversold right now. Down here on our MACD, we are seeing this crossover take place. Earlier in the month, we did cross underneath our signal line. We'd like to see this start to bounce off here pretty soon. We haven't been underneath the zero line for very long in the history of this stock. We're down there again in February, as well as at the end of May. I'd like to see that stay above the zero line. I'm going to keep our eyes on that. Let's see what happens with it. Accumulation and distribution is really impressing me right now. We are seeing all this accumulation just climbing upwards here. I brought up the wrong line. Let's fix that real quick. We do see all this accumulation climbing up. We are looking at this. That means investors are buying these shares, holding on to them, and would really like to see what happens with that. On balance volume moving in the opposite direction, sometimes considered a bullish indicator. Our checking money flow is nice and positive. We're above that zero line. That's letting us know that we are trading in a very strong market right now. We're seeing a good influx, inflow and outflow of shares. It's just in a very balanced situation. PPO, much like our MACD line, cross underneath its signal line. We'd like to see this bounce off as well. And lastly, our next to last, we do have ADX line. It's our 14-day. We are seeing the positive DI and the negative VI beginning to come together, and our ADX line itself is beginning to downtrend a little bit. This 20.8 is letting us know that the negative energy of that DI is starting to weaken, and we should see that cross over soon if we're lucky. ROC at negative 34.67 did cross underneath the zero recently. We'd like to see that bounce as well. We are kind of nearing where we usually bounce off of. CCI is on the climb at negative 22.86, approaching that zero line. I'd like to see a crossover on that. And lastly, our 15-day TRIX is coming down, and it just touched its signal line. We are still above it, though. Hopefully we can bounce off of that with a good influx of shares on Monday. Let's get this thing going. I think we should see a pretty good day on Monday, or maybe later on in the week. We'll have to keep our eyes on it. But thanks for checking out my video. If you want to talk to me, I like to hang out over on a couple boards on iHub, mainly GoldMedalPennyStocks and TopInvestmentAlerts.com. They got some good boards I like to hang out at. So if you want to talk to me, come on over there or leave your comments in the comment section below. Please subscribe and like the video. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and good luck in the markets tomorrow.